Welcome back to this day in hip-hop history, where every date on the calendar gets its shine. Even the ones that look quiet on paper still come up with gems if you dig deep enough. Now, before we get started, I'm going to ask that you go down and make sure you are subscribed to the channel and hit that bell icon so you receive notifications whenever we upload new content. And while you're down there, give us a thumbs up. It really helps us small channels out. It goes a long way. Now, December 12th, this is one of them slow burners. Not chaotic, not scandal heavy, not album dumping Friday energy. Just a clean, classy, oh wow, I didn't know that happened on that day type of day. A date for the musicians, the sample gods, the crate diggers, and the deep cut disciples. Now, let's get into it. Daniel Danny Boy O'Connor was born December 12, 1968. The visual architect and co-founder of House of Pain. Beyond the group's energetic hype man, he shaped their entire aesthetic, from the Celtic branding to the iconic shamrocks and shenanigans imagery that helped make Jump Around a cultural landmark. After House of Pain, he went on to form La Coca Nostra and later became the preservation mind behind the Outsiders Museum in Tulsa, Oklahoma, keeping another piece of youth culture alive. Now on December 12, 1968, Lakim Shabazz was born, a crucial, often overlooked 5%er MC whose influence touched early conscious rap circles and gave us some pretty dope music. Now December 12, 1971, DJ Laz was born, Miami-based royalty, a pioneer of that 808 heavy speaker-melting energy that basically raised half of Florida and inspired every spring break playlist from 89 to infinity. In 1992, Shy Glizzy was born. Now we're getting around my part of the country. DC's Young Hefe, the voice behind Awesome, and one of the most distinct flows to come out of the DMV. Now on December 12, 1957, Sheila E. was born. Prince's right hand and one of the coldest percussionists alive. Hip-hop has looped her rhythms for years. Now on December 12, 1943, Grover Washington Jr. was born. If you've ever heard smooth sax sampled by a beat maker who wanted to sound grown, there's a 60% chance it was Grover. Grover's been sampled way too many times to list, but Mr. Magic, Hydra, and Knucklehead are just a few crate-digging staples. December 12, 1933, Manu Dibango was born. The man behind Soul Makossa, one of the most important rhythm blueprints for hip-hop, dance, and R&B. His fingerprints are everywhere. Now, December 1944, Michael Carvin was born, a jazz drummer with one of the most sampled tones in the crate digger's world. If you know, you know. Now, on December 12, 1945, Tony Williams was born, legendary jazz drummer, one of those not often talked about names that every hip-hop producer studies at some point. Now, surprisingly and respectfully, December 12th has no major losses in hip-hop. It's rare, almost eerie, but sometimes the culture gets a day off from tragedy, and we'll take it as a blessing. On December 12th, 1991, MC Lyte drops Poor Georgie, a storytelling masterclass with social commentary tucked inside a deceptively catchy hook, one of Lyte's most important singles. December 12, 1994, Craig Mack releases Get Down. Bad Boy Era, Golden Era. Craig Mack's raspy delivery, hitting over that signature Easy Mo B production. Another brick in the foundation of Puffy's takeover. Also, check out the Q-Tip remix of Get Down if you want to hear one of the dopest beats of '94. Now let's jump ahead to December 12, 2000, when Exhibit drops Restless. Executive produced by Dr. Dre, packed with West Coast heavy hitters, and featuring that classic single, X. This album had Exhibit walking around like he was the mayor of Los Angeles. Now on the exact same day in 2000, The Source Presents Hip Hop Hits Volume 4 is released. If you remember these compilations, you remember. Early 2000s time capsules. A perfect snapshot of what was shaking your car speakers and on BET like all the time. Now December 12, 2006, Ghostface Killer drops More Fish. A sequel to Fish Scale and pure Ghostface energy. Gritty storytelling, soulful samples, and bars that sound like he recorded them in like some vintage mink with the big eagle and all that. Now let's talk today. December 12th, 2025. Nas and DJ Premier are releasing Light Years. Yes, the one we've all been waiting for. Nas and Primo finally reconnecting for a full project in an era that's been begging for it. The culture is ready. The timeline, ready. We've been patient, and today is the payoff. Now on December 12th, 2015, Chance the Rapper performs on Saturday Night Live. This wasn't just a performance, it was a cultural moment. Chance became the first unsigned artist ever to hit that stage, and he made it count. Choir energy, Chicago pride, smiles everywhere. Now on December 12, 2023, Wu-Tang Clan announces their first residency in Las Vegas. Wu-Tang, the saga continues. A historic move. Legends getting museum-level respect while still performing with raw Shaolin energy. A win for the culture, a win for hip-hop elders, and for the legacy. Like December 8th and December 9th, this is one of those dates where hip-hop seems to kind of hit pause. Not many controversies, not a lot of headline chaos, a few major releases, and no recorded losses. It's a calm date, the kind where the musicians shine and the sample gods take center stage. A jazz-heavy birthday list, plus a few strong releases, plus cultural moments equals definite vibe. All right, now it's your turn. Which December 12th moment stands out to you? Nas and Primo dropping light years literally at the time of the publishing of this video. Exhibit entering his Dr. Dre era. MC Lyte spinning a cautionary classic. Chance the Rapper rewriting SNL history. Or are you showing love to one of the jazz legends whose samples helped raise half of hip-hop? Let me know down in the comments. If you're feeling the daily history drops, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and hit that like button. And while you're down there, make sure you subscribe to the channel and make sure you hit that bell icon so that you receive notifications whenever we upload new content. And do me a favor, share this video with a friend. You know that one friend who still argues if Pete Rock had the original 1967 pressing of Tom Scott Honeysuckle Breeze, or did he use the later 70s reissue that came out on ABC Records. Tomorrow, December 13th. And trust me, that one's got a little mix of like greatness and randomness. So I'll see you here tomorrow, same time, same place. And remember, keep them ears open and your samples cleared. But until then, salute. Thanks for watching.